Hello guys, Nathan here with another Minetest mod review, and yeah, these hills are pretty treacherous in the dark, because you could so easily walk right off that edge and to your death. So you know what, let's make it dark. And wow, I should learn to type. Oop. That's pretty dark. Now, of course, we can still see the edge, and it's not really super impossibly dark. Depending on your screen's gamma configuration, it could be darker. So, of course, we could always, throw some torches up. Whoa, what is going on right here? Well, let me introduce you to Walking Light. Yep, Walking Light is a Minetest mod, and it's been around for a while in different iterations, different maintainers, developers. I would have to imagine it's only gotten better since its initial conception. In fact, I stumbled upon it a while back when I was just browsing GitHub, actually, because I couldn't find a topic for it on the forum thread at all. And at that time, when I had found it, the light only lit if you had the torch in your hand. As you're noticing right now, more like than not, I'm not holding a torch in my hand. You'll notice it's just my hand there. But I still have light. And that light is because there's a torch in my hotbar. If I pull it out, you'll notice the world goes black. Well, I shouldn't say black, but it gets darker. Of course, if we go back over here, we got those torches near the edge. But it's really sweet. You don't need to do anything special. Pretty much just have the mod and enable it, and then run around using torches. Now, of course, something like this is going to be slightly CPU intensive, because it's basically every time you walk to a new node, it is recalculating all of the lighting within a... Is it a 14 by 14, or is it actually it's a 28 by 28 space? So it is recalculating a lot of node values for light. So it is something that's going to chew up a little more processing power. If you have an older, weaker computer, probably wouldn't recommend this mod for you. Because, again, it does use a bit of processing power to calculate all of the lighting. But just want to... And I actually haven't tested this, but I'm 99% sure this is actually going to work. Gonna make myself an axe here. And yeah, as long as the torch is in your hotbar, you have light. And of course, now morning's kind of creeping on us, it looks like here. So let's make it dark again. Morning's kind of creeping up on us, but it's not anymore. So it's dark out, and I've got the torch in my hotbar, so I have light. And this pretty much really enables me to just go around when it's dark out and not be too worried about not knowing where I am or where I'm going. Now this works with, theoretically you could go to work with anything. You could make that it's some magical thing you have to be holding on to that is super expensive to make, say it costs diamonds or something. Or you could make it so when you have default dirt in your inventory it works, because all it's doing is checking if something's in your hotbar there, and if it is, it just runs the light function, which is probably way too in-depth for me to even try to describe how that works, because I haven't looked at the code at all, so I honestly don't know how it works. I know at one point somebody had said that a really hacky method of doing it was to use an ABM that placed an invisible node that had an emission strength of 14, or whatever strength you wanted, at every position where a player was. But that pretty much was then being called every single second, which this method still obviously is doing because it updates as we walk around. But yeah, it's a little wow, almost died there. It's a little expensive. And now I'm curious. Okay, there we go. If you go in water and the water is deep enough, your light does go out. It looks like if you're swimming in water, though, you'll be fine. The light will still work. But if you are pretty much one node deep, if you're more than one node deep in water, your light will go out. So, unfortunately, no underwater exploring with this. Of course, that could be tweaked. All you have to do is take out the line where it's checking if you're below water. But yeah, it's a pretty nice mod. Like I said, there's no craft recipes it creates. It just provides a function that operates on default torches. Actually, you know what? I may have just lied to you, but I'm gonna have to go into creative mode to see if I did. I thought it might actually have created like a pickaxe with torch or something, but again, maybe not, because if the torch is in your hotbar, it lights up. There's two versions of this out there right now, and I may be thinking of the, I don't know, yeah, you got a diamond helmet with light and a pickaxe with light, so we're gonna grab both of these. And there's some stone sitting right here for us, so take the elevator down. I don't know if that's necessarily any different. Take those out of our inventory slot. It doesn't seem to really light any more than the torch does. And it really doesn't provide any other advantage, because the torch in our inventory slot accomplishes the exact same thing as this. And then of course there's the diamond helmet as well, which I think you're gonna have to have 3D armor for, because, well, how would I wear a diamond helmet without 3D armor? Yeah, we get nothing just having that. So yeah, we do have the pickaxe with light. I'm assuming craft recipe for both of these is going to be a mess pickaxe and a torch, and for this would be a diamond helmet and a torch. I don't know, I didn't look at the code, but I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be. And honestly, guys, that wraps up this mod review. There's really not too much more to say other than download it. Seriously. Unless you like playing in the super dark, which I guess if you're doing like a horror style game, if you're doing a horror style game, you would want it dark. But that's that. So, download link will be in description as always. If there is a mod, guys, that you would like me to review, please head over to my website and go onto the Minetest tab. And right off on the right hand side, people, it's the right hand side, there's a section of blue text that says click here to request a mod review. And just click that little button. Well, it's not really a button, just some hyperlinked text. But click on it, fill out the form, hit submit, and I will consider your submissions for a mod review. So do that, guys. 2 have been submitted so far, and I've recorded videos for both. So if you want to be famous, because I will give you a shout out, fill that form out. Till later, guys. Peace and out.